The end of a stressful chapter. This is how this 20-year-old Matric learner describes her time during high school. She says she was forced to drop out of school for 2 years due to endless pressure. The learner, whose identity has been concealed due to stigma around mental illness, says waiting for her Matric results has driven her close to the edge.
For me, I would say it was school itself, other than my other problems. So I was like, the pressure is too much because now my parents everyone is looking at me since I'm now in grade 12. And so it's kind of a thing of me I have to be strong, I have to be focused and make sure that I do well at school.
18-year-old Kayla Clark says the wait is nerve-wracking. Clark says she suffered endless nightmares despite her family support.
I'm very, very stressed about my results. Also, after we finished writing our exams, I started having nightmares about me failing my exams. So that put me in a state of where I just wake up in the morning and then I do my chores and then I go back to sleep, like this endless cycle of just not wanting to speak to people, just being in my own bubble. But thankfully, I had the love and support of my family to get me out of that.
Caitlin Crisp says she's trying to remain calm by doing things that help her cope with stress. Crisp, who has suffered a devastating loss during her high school days, has chosen to focus on her future plans.
I've got a few coping mechanisms that help, but it is very stressful waiting for the results, and I think it's quite difficult. As soon as I get my results, hopefully I'm going to study forensic accounting at Northwest University, and it's my dream.
Experts have advised learners who are waiting for their results not to be hard on themselves.
Should it happen that you don't make it, you don't pass your Matric, have hope. This is not the end of it. Remember that you are not your grades. As much as they are important, they are not as important as you are. Also remember that you are more valuable than passing a Matric.
Meanwhile, parents are also advised to ease on the pressure and provide support instead. Kayla Clark's guardian says she has advised her to be involved in community projects to avoid overthinking.
It's really a very stressful period that we are waiting on the results. And to keep the children positive, you need to keep them active.
The Minister of Basic Education, Angie Motshekga, will announce the results on the 19th of January. The coming days remain a nail-biting affair for the class of 2022. Margaret Mochibi, SABC News, Kimberley.